hello. How everybody doing on this lovely podcast week? It is the month of October, and our theme is I'm Busy Month. And I know you don't see me. I'm just gonna be narrating and your lovely host that you're gonna be looking at and hearing from, Amy. Hey, Amy, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I see you by yourself,
Yes.
but you all right with that? You see,
I'm
I'm
alright.
here with you though. Yeah, I hear the audience they chiming in.
Yeah.
So let's read what this month has to offer and why it's I'm busy month. I'm gonna read half and then you can take over. So for this month of October, we have Halloween. October the 10th is also the Mental Health Day, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Fire Safety Month, Pumpkin Carving Month, Columbus Day, and it's also the month of fall, National Bully Prevention Month, October 5th, World Teacher Day.
World Sight Day, ADHD Awareness Month, Chili Party Month, National Book Month, and October 12th, National Fossil Day. Oktoberfest, raise awareness on World Animal Day, Scarecrows, Spiders, World Vegetarian Day, October 1st, which would be today.
Yes. I'm not a vegetarian, but it just sounds special. Like today is the day of vegetarians, so I gotta have my meat. I just didn't understand the part with the spiders. I don't know. I think it's because it's 8. The word oct means 8, so
Yes.
and I think I heard somebody in the audience say we started off wrong. Cause they like I heard somebody say, "Well, do you care about your self care?" You know, you are right. Do you care about your self care, everybody?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that. That's the one I was talking the most. But well, yo, it is a busy month. As we see, it's a lot going on this month. It's a lot that's happening. And hey, Amy, could you read that part that's right underneath
Sure.
our names?
Let's take the time to appreciate the many awarenesses, reminders there are. We can't but can appear to the event or have them in the comfort of work or home, because life is an experience. Where do you want to be, and how do you see yourself when you're there, and when it's all over, and what will you do?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of events. I wouldn't know what I would do if I couldn't make it to at least one and I wanted to be there. But we're going to jump into the audience with the first question because it's a lot that we can just jump on. So,
I'll read that one.
you want to read that one?
Yeah. Okay.
Because somebody out there being exactly that one.
Exactly.
Are you talking about me?
All right. We're going to talk about bullying. Let's talk on that. How it starts and how it should and could end.
Anybody
Anybody have any thoughts on
Bullying.
how bullying starts and how it should and could end?
It could start by, you picking at a person, saying stuff out the way to a person, thinking that they would accept what you say, So bullying could be different things that you do or say.
Absolutely. Bullying happens a lot in school, I feel like. The kids, they, if you don't wear the right clothes or have the newest iPhone or the newest, iPad, I feel like but it can also happen in adults, same way, Bullying can go on a lot of different aspects.
For me, it started from bullying for me was when I was in school, in grammar school, and I was up here from North Carolina, and my mother put me in school, and I was country, right? So the kids used to call me country bitches and all this. They used to call me country bumpkins after school and stuff like that. Yeah, because I was country. And stuff like that. And they just used to just pick with me and just kick me and stuff after school. And the sister could only take but so much.
Yeah.
So I had to start letting them know what this country girl can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brenda.
I mean, my mom always said that you shouldn't want to put your hands on somebody, but if a person is crossing you a certain way, you know, do it with discretion. I'm gonna say it that way because we should always keep our hands to ourselves. We're all children of God, and we shouldn't allow words to deter our actions into physical actions. But you do have to defend yourself. I would not say that.
I feel like bullying could end if everyone just worried about themselves and what they're into and what they like, and not so much what the world is all about, you know?
Yeah.
That's how it could end. I mean, me, I don't have one style. I'll wear all different styles. So someone could be like, oh, I'm preppy, or I'm a Guidette, or I dress in sneakers and whatever. But I don't. I'll wear any style I want. So I feel like, if you're your own individual and you're strong-minded, you wouldn't, you got to, when you get older, when you're younger, it's harder because bullying when you're younger is something that you'll never, it lives with you. Like Miss Brenda said, she came from the South and they called her country. And
the kids are cruel.
Yeah, kids could be very cruel. But I think, exactly now, me knowing Brenda is very much like me. She wears whatever style she wants to now. When you come into yourself, I think that's where bullying can stop. When you're comfortable in your own skin. Just because someone else doesn't like it doesn't mean you don't have to wear it.
So as the artist, would y'all say a lot of big brother and big sister programs would be a huge help with stopping a lot of that bullying? Yes. Has anyone ever been in a big brother or a big sister program? If you have, can anyone tell us their experience on that?
Well, I haven't, but I mean, I had 4 brothers, right? So there was always my cousin, and my cousin would always bully and beat me up, Every time I turned around, she was hitting me in the mouth or slapping me in the face or doing something. And I would take it, I didn't like violent. I didn't like, doing stuff like that. So it just kept on until my brothers got tired. And they said, I'm tired of, you letting her just beat all over you and whatever. So they made it automated with me. They said, well, you know what? It stops today. You're going to fight her back. So one day it just came until I just had to.
She left you alone though, right?
She left me alone.
Yeah.
Keep hands.
I just had to do what I had to do, but I had to do it from, my brothers telling me that it wasn't good for her to, beat up on me like
Now we're going to go on a little happier note.
Yeah.
Let's talk about pumpkin carving.
Yeah.
What it is and what makes it so special. I think I said that I'm not a real big pumpkin carver. I'm a pumpkin painter.
Yeah, because some people can't carve.
I like the little hearts and all that stuff, but I think what makes it special is normally it's either done with friends, family. It's a group thing, and I think that anything that you do with a group is a special thing because there's a bond there. It could be a family tradition. I mean, my brother and me always he would carve them into like jack-o'-lanterns or whatever, and I'd paint hearts all over them. So it was just like, something we did, like Easter egg coloring.
Anyone else?
Anybody else?
Yeah, my kids, when they were little, I used to do the carving with the pumpkins, they enjoyed that, around Halloween time. So it was a great way to engage with them, and they enjoyed it. So I like to do it. I like to have done it too, but I ain't carving no pumpkins on today.
I bet you would if somebody gonna make some pumpkin pie.
No, I don't do the pumpkin. I do sweet potato pie, white potato pie.
I gotta say something. I read something on the internet that, I don't know, they were talking about postponing Halloween this year because it was on a Thursday and the kids have school on Friday, so they wanted to make it Friday. I don't know if it actually went through or if it was, I know Pennsylvania did it, but they were trying to do it because they were saying like the kids aren't going to have, people don't want to answer their door, it's late, they have school the next day.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good idea. Some people said no, but now they do a lot of those tricky trunks or tricks, whatever.
And it's
called.
safer because going to somebody's house nowadays, you don't know who or or what kind of mind is behind
Yes,
that door.
Yes.
And when you buy some candy, it might have a razor. It
Well,
might
that's
have.
the sad part about
You
today's
might
world.
think that's a Jolly Rancher, and that's not a Jolly Rancher. That's a pill.
Yeah.
Then a lot of crazy stuff. It's sad that stuff like that even go on. Some parents don't. Some parents still don't check their children's candy,
Yeah.
and that's absurd. You should always check what your children have at all times because they're your children.
Absolutely. Well,
But anyone else with a special pumpkin carving story?
Parents should allow their child to go out
By themselves.
trick or treat. By themselves or with them. Find a party. Find somewhere to go. The trunk or treats, you know. Because there's a lot of events that goes on.
yes, I agree.
They
That's
really,
today's world.
I wouldn't. Mine's, they go to
Do they even do Goosey Night anymore, or am I showing my age?
Yes, see that. That's what people call you the
find out if you have some yolk on your car.
Or some toiletry,
Yeah,
some toiletry all over your house.
But I mean, now it got bad. I mean, it was like
I don't even see that no more. You don't even
see.
see kids just waste toiletries no more.
Yeah, right. They're too
Eggs they do.
expensive.
Eggs they do. You see that all the time. Nah. One time I got hit with a frozen egg.
That's terrible.
I got and it still bust.
But you know, that's also a sense of bullying back in the day.
Yeah.
We used to, egg people's houses that we didn't
That was
like.
bullying.
That is bullying.
Yeah.
But now it's much worse. Let me ask the next question. Why should we raise
Our awareness.
our awareness? What else would I gain and why?
I say, for me, the reason why we should always raise our awareness because we may think that where we're at is the pinnacle of being aware, and it could always be that one thing that slips past or slip through the cracks that we didn't give no eye or thought to, and it may take someone else to sharpen us because iron sharpens iron. So being reinformed on, even if it's something that you already know, that extra detail that someone else may have might have been the misinformation that you did not have. So I would say, it would be wise to always raise your awareness no matter how old you get or when the time is.
Well, just like, there's some good awareness days this month. The Mental Health Day, Breast Cancer Awareness, Fire Safety, ADHD awareness. There's some people who suffer from that stuff, and we might not realize it, but they suffer from it, and if we just ignore it and we don't, we're not aware of it, and we don't acknowledge it, that could hurt someone's feelings.
Yeah. Anybody else thoughts? Look like you got a tough crowd.
Yeah, I do. Anyone know anyone with breast cancer?
I know a few. Yeah, Elder Shocker.
Oh, good.
I seen ADHD awareness month is today too.
Yeah.
I forgot what I think it's autistic
No,
disorder.
it's hyperactive.
Yeah, but that's HD, the hyperactive attention deficit hyperactive disorder. It's ADHD. I'm more of a hyperactive person. So for me, all of this is Can you be both? I believe a person can be both. But I'm more hyperactive.
I'm thinking ADD. That's what I'm thinking, I think.
But even that is something worth. I still attend. I even still read up on it every now and then, just to keep my mind on the focus of knowing that it's not something that it's something I have, but it's not something that can stay with me for the rest of my life if I choose to it. as long as I know that there are some slight deficiencies that I may not be able to control as far as being hyper. I'm always amped. My mind is always running, even while I'm talking. As long as I stay focused on what I'm saying, everything gets out. Everything gets out.
I think Mental Health Day awareness is a big one. Because I think a lot of people suffer from different issues with mental health. And I think when we think about mental health, we don't realize that it could be, not just someone being crazy. Mental health could be anxiety or, panic attacks or, it's not just someone who's, who we would be like, oh, mental health. Automatically you think something's wrong with them. But some people have fear to talk in front of people. That's that has to do with mental health too.
But to really sum up this question, that last one, as far as what would I gain and why, it's not necessarily me that always gains something from hearing that there's something going on or an awareness of what somebody may be struggling with or going through. Just the fact that I'm aware of that it's there. I may have a child one day that suffers from cancer or bullying. What's another one that was here? ADHD and mental health. Just me being informed now, I'm forearmed. I'm armed with the equipment. I'm armed and equipped to know how to cater to them, how to nurture them, and how to love them in their situation and in their growth. And that's really just with anybody, because we all have to nurture and love each other within and out of our situation, in and out of our growth, in and out of ourselves. So I see that the last question, that very important, because being aware shows that you care.
Yeah, I think awareness comes with education too. When you're aware of something, you're educating yourself on it also. So I think it's always good to have education. It's a lot of awareness.
It's a lot.
A lot.
But I was talking to Bobby when he brought some of this up to me, because I remember some people got pets in here.
Well, yes.
And we said raise awareness. Yeah, raise awareness on World Animal Day. I guess we're going to catch that one up on another podcast. And I guess for those that have pets, bring your pet. We're gonna have a pet day. We're gonna see what they gotta say.
Well, you never know. Listen, there's a lot of cruelty with pets.
Yeah.
A lot of cruelty. So that World Animal Awareness Day hits home to me.
bring what you say, Gucci?
Yes.
Yeah,
Gucci.
you have him on the mic. Yeah.
Yep.
But nonetheless, everybody, I'm glad that you shared, and I'm glad that you're here. And I'm glad that there's some change coming around for us all. So do you care about your self-care?
Yeah.